Hey peeps, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta, and today I am going to be working on one of the projects that I recently unboxed from BeeBeeCraft. Um, the BeeBeeCraft playlist should be linked once this video goes up as a permanent video. The BeeBeeCraft playlist should be linked, and you'll be able to pop on and see all of the lovely things that I unboxed from them most recently. So we've got a few people in chat already, which is lovely. I can see that we've got Sarah, we've got Amy. Hello, hello. I know Roxy was just getting herself some takeaway. There she is. Hello, hello. Welcome in. So if you are new here, welcome. Please feel free to pop into chat and say hey. But if you're not feeling up for social stuff, then that is completely fine. Feel free to work and lurk, grab a cuppa, listen to me chat about everything and nothing for the next hour. And yeah, hopefully we will have a nice chill evening. So before I get into crafting, I'm just going to do a little bit of proud mama business. So I have been very quiet in terms of socializing this week because I recently went out of the house, a rarity for me, but it was so worth it because I went on Friday to see my daughter perform in her final show for her musical theatre degree at university. And so I've printed off some pictures to show you because there is no programme, but I wanted to be a proud mum and to show off a little bit about it. So I printed some pickies off. So here she is in her wig, which she hated, but also secretly probably loved. So there she is. She was playing the role of Catherine in a musical called Pippin. There she is again. And then this is the curtain call. So you can see her there with the red hair, which is her normal hair. So the entire cast did absolutely amazingly. They were completely so talented. I'm in awe of all of them. They were wonderful. But yeah, so I mean, you know, who needs to pay hundreds of pounds to go to the West End when you can go to your nearly local theatre and see amazing up and coming talent. I'm so proud of them. It was just such a shame that it was only on for the 2 days and now it's gone forever. So it's one of those wonderful moments in time that I shall forever remember. And so I just wanted to put it out there and say I'm super proud, and she's very talented, as are they all. And also, that's just why I've been a bit quiet, because that really did take it out of me. But it was a good use of spoons. So, hi Kay, welcome. So yes, enough of chatting about me. So the BeeBeeCraft. Oh, this is going to be brown on brown. That's not going to be so interesting, is it? Hold on. Let's get my slightly grubby desk mat. Yeah, the BeeBeeCraft basket weaving sets. You get 4, I think it was 4 of these packages for the one price. So I've got one that I've opened already. And so I thought we'd start with one of these. And in fact, I'm going to start with that one because I think that will be easier. And these are just to guide you really with your weaving. If you saw the thumbnail for this video, I did find a picture online of what the basket should look like when it's finished. I am denied about painting these, but I think for the first one, I'm just going to go in. I've got some ribbon, and we're just gonna work our way around and see whether we can make something lovely. Obviously, the nice thing about basket weaving like this is that you can literally use anything you want. I've got some ribbons here that were left over from different craft projects. Got a big bag of ribbons that I've picked up. But you could use strips of paper, you could use wool, anything you want, raffia. There's really, the world is your oyster. But I think for this one, let's see what we've got by way of ribbony things. How long are these? That's the question. These are all going to be tangled up, aren't they? Of course they are. This was just a mixed bag of ribbons that I purchased when I needed some ribbons for a different project. So let's see how we go. But it's a nice way of using up leftovers. If you're doing a cross stitch and you want something to do with your thread, yeah, you could definitely do one that maybe you worked on throughout the year. Every time you finished a colour in your embroidery, you could add it to the basket, and then you'd have a basket to match your embroidery piece. Oh, why are you being so difficult? I really need to find a better way of storing these instead of just in a big... It's fine, we're not in a hurry. So, I don't want to just get angry with it and cut it, because the point is to have it as long as possible. It's not helping that it's started weaving itself already. So, a good sign. Come on. What are we doing? Right. Let's do it properly. Caught up in the elastic band. So what has everybody else been up to? We've had a few sunny days, and then today here it has been all thundery and damp. But now we're back to sort of blue skies, but I wonder if maybe we might get... That's a really good idea, Kate, and I've got spare toilet rolls. So yeah, that would be a good idea. That'll be my job for later this evening. I am just gonna tape this first end, and then I shall try and weave it in as we go. This is a really great craft to do with, younger ones as well, because there's very little in the way of, she says, with scissors in her hands, sharp objects, or nothing's really going to be a problem for them. So, and then we're just going to go in and out and in and out, and it's one of those things that we will build up as we go. Sarah says, cloudy here too, but working on a drawing that is challenging every single every single anatomy skill I possess. And Roxy's working on her many different whips, taking turns. Yeah, you have taken on rather a lot. But they are all looking lovely. Your progress on your mystery looks great. I am very excited to see how that turns out. Right. I'm reversing the weave now so that I've got all of the I don't know what you call these. Tines, I suppose. Let's call them tines. So that they're all covered. Amy says, currently working on a bookcase-themed mosaic crochet blanket. Wow. Bookcase-themed mosaic crochet blanket for my granddad's birthday. I'm on the border, so close to finishing it. Oh, that sounds lovely. Please do show share photos, it would be grand to see. That sounds amazing. I love anything bookish, so I am here for a bookish crochet project. I don't know if you're already in the little crochet chat that we've got going, but there is one, so do feel free to join that. I am not very active in there because I'm not really a crocheter. I'm not a crocheter. Sarah kindly bought me a kit. I am still, in fact, I went back to it the other day because I was having a bed day, and I thought, oh, that's a good time. I can't do any diamond painting. Maybe I'll do some crochet. So I got the crochet out, and I couldn't figure out where I'd got to, and I knew that I had previously gone a bit wrong, so I unpicked everything and now I've got to start again. But yeah, it's fine. It'll be a bit less scary the second time around because I've already had a go once. I am still wondering whether maybe I should have started with just doing granny squares though. Oh. Kay took her granddaughter to the dentist to have bottom back tooth on each side taken out. Oh, last 2 baby teeth. They put up a fight. Yeah. Yeah, I can remember that. Yeah. Oh. Rox, I'm going to assume that that is not a comment for me. And Amy says she'll definitely share when it's finished. And she is already in the group. That's good. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my hands in frame and failing. So. I love how autocorrect changed mystery to yesteryear. I was like, oh, what's she up to? Oh. Right. So, yeah, so because I haven't been very active this week, I haven't really got anything much to show and tell. Because, yeah, not much happened. I haven't done any diamond painting, which I'm a bit sad about because I had made some good progress on my diamond painting, and now I'm back to being all feeling behind. I know that, yeah, I think I say this all the time. Yeah, it's not a race, but I would like to get it finished before. I'm not going to get it finished before the end of the month. I would have to kill myself and not sleep. What I am probably going to do is set it aside at the end of this month so I can start next month's project, because I really do want to work on that, and then it'll be something that I come back to and work on in the background, and then you'll get to see it once it's done. I do not want it hanging around too long because it'll eat me up inside. I can't bear stuff like that. Kay says you can do baskets with the plastic tubing used for keyring weaving. Oh, like the, what are they called? Scoop. I want to say Scoobies, but they probably weren't called that. But yeah, they were like sort of plastic laces. Yeah, and in fact, talking of plastic, I have seen some really great designs used by people shredding carrier bags and using the strips of carrier bag for stuff like this. Yeah, it's a great way to sort of, you know, avoid chucking stuff in the bin. Right, so we are slowly working our way. There is a lot more of this ribbon than I thought there was, so that's good. I'm thinking I'll do rainbow colours, so we'll work our way through the rainbow. That seems like a good idea. What we're doing time-wise. Okay. Have I got a drink? I do have a drink. Oh, not much left though. Scooby-Doo strings, that's it. I knew there was a Scooby in there somewhere. Oh, Roxy's takeaway has arrived. We're all going to think jealously of you now. What did you get then, Rox? So you're into the chippy. Did you get fish and chips, sausage and chips? Curry sauce? Oh, chips, double burger with bacon and doner kebab. Oh, lush. Although my dinner was pretty good actually. We had Chinese style ribs from good old Iceland, but they were very nice. Right, that's trying to cover up as much cardboard as possible. I can. And because it's ribbon, I'm trying to keep it flat, but kind of unsuccessfully. So, right. But I have to say, if you got these for a bunch of little ones and you had them sitting around, I reckon this would be quite a fun thing to do, because it doesn't take a lot of brain power, and we do like a craft that can be quite meditative and you can sort of switch off your brain for a bit. So that is quite a nice thing. And then you've also got the benefit of it being really cheap. So that is also nice. Roxy says, so burnt out from working extra hours to make up time I lost due to taking my meds wrong and making myself sick. Oh no. Oh, I didn't realise that. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. You know how I said you didn't need your brain for this? Just got myself in a muddle. Right. Right, I think that's probably enough red. So I'm just going to get back round to where we started. And then, in fact, no, I don't think I need to go all the way back round. It might be nice to have each colour start in a slightly different place. Again, I'm just going to tape it. I don't think it's going to matter too much. And then trim it off. But yeah, I know there's a few people struggling at the moment with health stuff. So do all of you look after yourselves. Certainly I don't want anyone to be making themselves feel uncomfortable by watching YouTube when they'd rather be sleeping or whatever. None of that. Right, so red. Let's do an orange one. Right, more untangling. Not quite so bad, I don't think. Just move that out of the way. No. I think the last time I had these ribbons out was for doing the pentacle broom. I decorated that with ribbons. I think that was the last time I was using these. And I obviously just shoved them back in the cupboard, as you do. Right. Next colour. So, again, a little bit of tape. And then we can start stuck that a little bit too high. Let's see if I can move you down a bit. That's better. You could, of course, just tie each colour on and carry on from where you left off. But that's not what I'm doing. Absolutely, Kay. Yeah. If I don't look after me, my kids said they'll boot me up the bum. Yeah. Shaz always says, and she's so right. Self-care is not selfish. But sometimes we do need reminding. So, yeah, as with a lot of the BeeBeeCraft items, obviously I've got far more of these than I need because they come in a set of 4. So I will be popping my remaining ones into the member boxes. If you are a member and you have not told me when your birthday is or given me your address, Dylan, send them. Please do, otherwise I can't send you things. And I like sending people things, even though sometimes I'm a bit late at doing it. Sorry, Tegan. Oh, and Sharon, I know you're not watching now, you're going to watch on replay, but I'm going to put together your planner pack that will go out next week. I just wasn't organised enough to do it this last week. But yes, I haven't forgotten that I said I'd send that to you. I will do so. Okay. And then we get round. Now we're going to go the other way. Right. Got my rhythm back again now. Although I've also twisted my ribbon. And get it untwisted. There. Oh, you're all very kind. Thank you. Yeah, I should hire you all to do marketing for me. Oh, I worry though that you've all set such high standards for my boxes. Um, but yeah, I need to get a few more bits ordered in. Actually, I'm running low on some bits, but I like to try and put in some different things, and especially as some of you will be getting, you know, your second box this year. So, some of you early adopters, I don't want to be sending you the same stuff all the time. Yeah. There's only so many diamond painting pens a person needs, isn't there? Yeah, I do try and not exactly theme them, but you know, think about the person that's getting the box. So my example would be that I know that Shaz isn't currently diamond painting, so her box was all full of crochet stuff. There's no point sending her something that she's currently unable to do. We've got Muttnuts in the house. Hello. Oh, we had a rough night. Oh, big loves. So, Matt, that's what you're working on. I have not made it to any of your lives recently. You working on something for Phoenix Fantasy? Oh, you've had storms as well. We've had thunder today. Yeah, it's not really come to very much. Just it's the air is still very stuffy, and I think we could do with much more than a little bit of a rumble. Sorry, again, I realised that my hands were completely out of frame. I need a better camera setup. Right. So we are slowly coming together. For some reason, my second layer is not going on as neatly as the first, but I think they will all build up and it will be fine. No, not having that. It's too twisted. I need to redo it. Oh, actually, I was saying I had nothing to show and tell for you, but not everybody will have seen. I did finish the project I was working on last live, which was the Temu bead picture. So let me grab that quickly and I can show you it. Kay says, weather can be so different here in Suffolk. Been a nice sunny day, sat in daughter's garden drinking tea for hours. It was sunny. No, it rained overnight here. And then today it's just been muggy. And then
It's been pretty rainy too.
it sounded, then we had lots of distance under. And then eventually it did break and we had rain. But now it's just hot and sticky again. So, Martin Lutz says, working on Dragon Love by Rose Prophet from Rose Prophet Creations for the Asian DP along Phoenix Fantasy 2025, I Am Enough 2025, and Mayflowers 2025. Love it. I love it when you've got a canvas that works for so many things. That's what my canvas next month is like. I'll talk about that in just a second. But here is my finished. Let's move all of that out of the way. Yeah, so this is my finished sunflowers bead picture. So I love the fact that it's viewable from both sides. It's quite tactile. I do like just feeling it. Obviously you guys can't feel it, but if you've ever had one of those car seats with the beads on that are meant to, like, improve circulation, stop you getting a numb bum, that's kind of the sort of feel that you get from it. It's very nice to fiddle with. And yes, Sarah, I know I promised you pictures of it in the garden. It will happen. I literally haven't done anything. So it's still been sitting on the side. The only thing that, just to be careful if you get one for yourself, because I'm not going to do like a post review for this because it will be literally a 2-minute video, because I've already done the unboxing and a live, so you've seen what you need to see. I put the frame together wrong. So it's yeah, where we've got the hanging hole on this side, it should also, this one should be flipped around the other way. But once they clipped together, I couldn't get it unclipped because it's kind of a one and done kind of situation. So yeah, so that was my bad. However, if you had a picture that could hang upside down and still look okay, that would be fine, because you could hang it that way up or that way up. But that doesn't really work with sunflowers. So, but yeah, and I had a few beads left over. So I don't know what I'll do with those. I've just chucked them in a little bag for now and we'll see what happens. I don't know. And I have already purchased another kit. So yeah, I think it was good fun, and I enjoyed being able to sit on the sofa and work on it. It was definitely nice to do something a bit different. Yeah, I know mostly you saw me working on this bottom section in the live last week. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it, and I've still got the still got this. So if I wanted to do something with spare diamonds, or even cross stitch it or whatever, I've got that to use should I want to. So I think I'm just going to make up a little folder of all of my sort of patterns, because I've got a few now from cross stitch kits and things that would work as spare diamond projects. Yeah, it's very tactile. It really is. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, it's just a little bit of ASMR. But yeah, I'm pleased with it. I will hang it up in the garden. You will get a picture. Just that hasn't happened yet. So yeah, but it will. And the other thing, gosh, we're going back through things I forgot from previous lives now, is when I worked on my Daisy pin badge, I hadn't noticed that she also comes with a little stand that you can take it off. It's just like pressure fit. But that's so that you can just have her just standing up as a little ornament if you don't want to wear her as a pin badge, or you pin her to a lanyard or anything. So yeah, tiny little piece of wire was was missed when I was working on her. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. And actually, that's how I've got her now. I've got her just, she stands next to my desk, and I'm very pleased with her. Yeah, I think I'm hoping that they do like a second set, because she is the one that I wanted most out of the current set. But there's a lot of classic Disney characters, obviously not in that first. I think there's 12 or 15 in the first set. And yeah, so hopefully they'll do like a round 2 and I can get another one. But definitely, if you want a specific character, do what I did and just contact one of the groups for people that are collecting them. Be like, has anyone got a spare one of these? And then buy it from them direct, if you don't want to go through the whole mystery bag unboxing of not knowing whether you're going to get the one that you want or get a double. But that's, you know, that's the thing with the groups, is that that's people selling off their doubles where they don't need them or just don't like them. So my Kay has got different canvas to work on for Pride, calling it Rainbow Reapers. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that in the group. Yeah, I think it's cool. I didn't notice that it, maybe somebody else posted it in the group, but I definitely saw it in the Pride group, in my brain. In Christopher's group. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 and around. I am doing My Garden Needs Tending. That will be, I'll be kitting that up next Wednesday in the live. That will be for Paint with Friends 2.0, which is, who's doing that? Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting, which is plant or garden theme. And then June with Diamond Grandma and Starlight Starbright is female beauty, so she works for that. Plus Pride, she is a bisexual icon, so she works for that. Yeah, so those are the 3 events that she'll be for. And then where are we going after that? July. I don't know what I'm doing in July. What am I doing? Do I remember? No. Did I write it down anywhere? Probably not. I'd have to go back and look at my video from the start of the year where I thought I knew what I was doing with everything. And then it all changed. Yeah, so July might just be a bit of a catch-up month, not doing any events. And then August is my event, which is Harvest and Home. Going to be sick of me talking about it. At the moment, that is just going to be a paint along. There's not going to be any prizes. It's just a chill one. Anything that is homely, cozy, farm related. Think the bounty of the earth. It ties in with for me, it ties in with the pagan festival of Lammas or Loafmas, or Lunasa. These are essentially it's our first harvest festival, as we have 3 harvest festivals because we're just greedy like that. But so for us, the first harvest is all about grain and corn. The second harvest is in September, and that is fruits. And then the last harvest is what you would probably call Halloween. We call Samhain. And that is essentially your last chance to save anything that you've got left. So, oh, I've done more of this than I intended. So it's your canning and your preserving. Yes, Grandma's Christmas in July. Yeah, I do have some Christmassy bits, especially now. If you saw my ARTDOT unboxing, there were some nice Christmassy ones in there. So maybe I'll do something like that. Just, you know, as something small, like a 30 by 40, alongside continuing with my other projects. The other July is Disney with Crafty Chef Diamond. But although I do have the Disney stuff that Brody kindly sent me, so maybe I could do something there. I don't know. I think we'll have to wait and see how I feel. I have been just overstretching myself a little bit recently, and I need to listen to my body, which that seems to be the theme of today's live, is reminding everybody to do self-care stuff, which, yeah, I am very good at reminding people about, not very good at doing. So yeah, maybe I will just do something else, not do an event. I don't know. I've got so many other non-diamond painting projects that I need to work on as well. That's why I like doing something different for the lives on a Wednesday, is because it gives me an opportunity to just sit and craft on something that's not a diamond painting. That is Day Glow, that yellow. Yeah, we'll use this one. What have I missed? Kay needs to finish Mermaid and City Streets in the Snow, plus start to do the Reapers. Sarah says, just realised the one I'm working on would be great for Halloween. It was going for horror, but yay for multi-themed canvases. Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for a double dip when it comes to events. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. It means you're not taking too much on. Yeah, you're quite right, Kay. I think we all need to think about picking smaller canvases for events. Yeah. While we are talking about, oh, that didn't work. While we're talking on events, obviously I've got the August event, the Harvest Home, and then I've got the September event, which I will be doing a video about soon, because I want people to have time to order canvases, because that is a company specific event. So it is Pam Party, and we are going to be working. You can work on any canvas you like as long as you bought it from Pam. Basically, that's the rule. It's in September because that's Pam's birthday. It also happens to be my birthday month. So that is going to be a fun time. And that one will have some prizes, one of which will be an original piece of art from the lovely Sarah Rose. So I think I am going to try and put something together as a prize as well. I'm sure Pam will put something together, and we are going to speak to Nicole Mango. She makes where is it? I've moved it. There it is. She makes these lovely cover minders for Pam. They're really good. They're nice. They're like on a chipboard, so they're very good. Yeah, she makes these. So we're going to get some made with the event details on, and probably some cover papers as well. So if you are someone that likes to collect all the things for the event, that is definitely something to look out for. But yeah, I felt like it was ages away, and then all of a sudden I was like, actually, that's going to come around really quick. And if I want people to order their canvases, obviously I know some of us have already got Pam canvases, but not everybody does. And the whole point is to introduce some new people to Pam's store and get some more people supporting a small business. We want to celebrate these licensed artists, and just all good stuff. It's all about the art, really. And just to recap what I was saying about that was one of the things that I really liked about the new kit from ARTDOT, is that it is licensed art and it's hand rendered. So I was really impressed with that. If you've not seen my video, do go and watch it, please. That would be grand. But anyway, let me just I'll grab it up because it's sat next to me. Look at this, it's a monster. So I said in the video, this is essentially a year's worth of diamond paintings. If you're someone that doesn't get a lot of time, doing a 30 by 40, which is essentially what these are, they're 35 by 25, doing one of these a month is quite a nice little thing to work on. So yeah, okay, I was saying I've got Cozy Cabin, which is like a snowy one, so that would be good. But I've also got Cozy Winter House. Either of those would be good. Yeah, they'd work for the Grandma's Christmas event. Yeah, so I was really pleased with these. They are a nice size, and I can't remember. Yeah, the koi one is lovely. I can't remember what her channel is. The artist is Zoe Lee, but I think she's Zoe Art Garden, I think, on YouTube. I think she's Zoe Art Garden. It's linked in my unboxing video. I linked to her channel. Go check her out. She does a lot of like Studio Ghibli style kind of artworks. Lots of she mostly works in gouache, I think. So yeah, go have a look. Her stuff is lovely. And she's got a calendar, and I only just realized, and I'm like, oh, it's too far through the year now to buy a calendar. But that would have been good. But I like the fact that her calendar appears to be sort of postcards. So each month you get a picture and then just like a basic little calendar at the bottom. But of course, that means you get 12 bits of her artwork. So yeah, so that's my new little find. Other than Roxy will tell you, I had terrible trouble with the ARTDOT lidded trays. Me and them, we did not get on. But other than that, I have had no problems with ARTDOT's quality. Sarah says nothing wrong with big canvases. It's because you make big art. Big art needs a big canvas. Kay's got 160 by 60, 160 by 80, and one delivered today that's 50 by 150. Eek. Yeah, Roxy's got her Sarah Rose one ready to work on. Kay's thinking about the ARTDOT set. Yeah, I can't remember exactly how much I worked it out to be. It was £46 on Amazon for the whole thing. I think when I looked yesterday, it had gone down in price, and I was a bit gutted. But it worked out like less than £4 a month for diamond paintings. If that was the only diamond paintings that you bought for a year, which, you know, who does that? But if yeah, that's not even a coffee at Starbucks, is it? So I know you love those trays, and for me, they didn't work. So just goes to show. And this is why, you know, sort of when I'm reviewing things, I have to sort of, you know, remember it's just my opinion, because who knows what they'll be like for other people, as proved by the fact that Roxy loves them. Oh, we are making progress. How are we doing for time? Oh my goodness, I have done too much yappering and not enough weaving, because our hour is nearly up and I'm only 3 colours into my rainbow basket. So I'll have to show this off to you once it's finished. I'll show it off next week, but I'll put a post on the members group or whatever once it's done. Oh, it's getting a little bit tighter now to get around as we've brought the sides up. It'd be interesting to see actually the because obviously this one is sort of petal shaped, and then the other one is, what shape's the other one? I don't remember. Oh, it's just like a sun shape. I don't know where that one's gone. The one that I can't find is the one that I opened when I was doing the unboxing, and it's disappeared. But yeah, and I mean, you know, you could add, you know, you imagine, you know, you thread a bead on here, so you've got a bead there, another bead there, sits there. There's lots of ways that you could make this like extra fancy. The blue ARTDOT trays are nice. Yeah, I like those. Yeah. Yeah, Roxy and I tested out the lidded ones that are, they're like the Trabricks that you get from Catted. They're basically, you know, a version of that. But the ARTDOT ones I just could not get on with. But then Roxy tried them and loved them. So trying to fill up some of these gaps. I've ended up with gaps and I don't know how that's happened. So I'm trying to go around and fill them back in. Also, this is only, you know, cheap ribbon. Different horses for different courses. You're quite right, Kay. Absolutely. And if we all liked the same things, what a boring world this would be. I like that we can like different things and still be friends. Sometimes I think people get sort of quite, I don't know, like possessive or like, territorial almost about things. So, God forbid someone says, "Oh, I don't like art from such and such company," or I don't like this style of painting. That's it. Tantamount to treason for some people. But no, gosh, you do you. I have my opinions about things, and I'm not gonna not express them, especially not on my channel. But at the same time, I'm not gonna like be mad at somebody because they don't agree with me. Life's too short for that. Right, okay, we are coming to the end of this yellow, which has not filled the space quite as well as I would have liked. Don't know why. So yeah, but I'm pleased with that. I'm liking how it's coming together. And I think once I've got the rest of those colours on, this can then be, I shall use this as my little trash dish or something for the Pride event. I think it will look nice, all rainbow coloured. Yeah, so I've got enough of the other colours to do green, blue. I don't know whether I'll do green, blue and purple or green, blue, indigo and violet. It depends how much space I've got. I think I'll do green and blue and then see where we're at in terms of space. But yeah, so I am going to leave this here because if I start another round, then we will be here for another half an hour. And actually, I'm out of liquid, and I need to go. I need to sit on a different chair. Bit TMI. My crafting chair is so broken. I've had it for 4 years now, and I really need a new one. It's got no cushion in it at all, and even though I've added a cushion, it's not good. It's good for about an hour, and then I was like, no, I need to go sit on the sofa for a bit. So that's what I'm going to go and do: sit on the sofa, and probably do some more of this. Sit on the sofa. Yeah, that is, I think, going to be all from me. I think I've done enough plugging memberships and Patreon and all of that stuff. But if you haven't already done a thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. Oh, honeycomb cushions are great. Okay. Interestingly, I did get a really random PR email from a company that makes cooling gel cushions. And I was like, that doesn't fit with my channel at all. Why are you getting in touch with me? And actually, maybe I should contact them and be like, yeah, okay, I'll test out your cushions for you. We'll see. If you see me with a comfy bum next time I'm on online, it's because they reached back out to me and said, yeah, go on, have a free cushion. So anyway, yes, enough rambling. Gosh. Muttnuts, enjoy your filming. I will try and check out some of your videos. I've been so rubbish. My huge apologies to everybody. I'm slowly getting round to catching up on videos. I've got a massive long playlist of sneak peeks from other channels to go and watch that I've just not had the brain power to sit and do, and I don't want to just have them on. I want to watch them. So anyway, right, thank you for being with me. I'm sorry that I didn't get more done. I was thinking this would be quicker than it was. I should have used the fat ribbon. I had the fat ribbon, but I think this is going to look lovely when it's finished. So it'll be worth the time and effort. Yeah, leave a comment, share with a friend, do all that YouTubey stuff. Thank you so much. Big love to all of you, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay crafty.